Hi, everybody. It's the Me and My Boyfriend Nicole podcast. I'm Aurora.
And I'm the boyfriend, Nicole.
Oh.
Hi. So, you got some news, don't you?
I got some news.
What is that, boo?
I got a job, y'all.
You got a job!
Yay!
A J-O-B?
A whole J-O-B. And let me tell you, the week has been different ever since then.
The whole atmosphere, aura of aura has changed.
Yes.
And, your energy is flowing totally different.
Mm-hmm.
You glowing, boo.
Thank you. The glow is back, y'all.
It is.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Got a new attitude.
I got a new attitude.
I thought you said we couldn't sing.
I know, I'm sorry. It was just right there.
Oh, okay. So.
I need to do better. Anyway.
Somebody wants a spanking.
Maybe.
Okay, so tell us, like,
what the job is?
well, necessarily how you feel, like, and it's something that you really wanted.
It's something I'm really excited about. I don't want to tell people.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited. This is a field that I've always wanted to work in, and I really feel like this is something I was meant to do besides the podcast, and it literally combines all the things that I love and all my passions into one thing, and I think it's really going to help people, and I'm really excited to start. And it really has, like, kind of changed my mentality, because I was talking to a friend, not Nicole. I have another friend besides Nicole.
What? How dare you?
I know. And I was saying I'm moving into a new stage, so I'm deciding who am I going to bring with me. Like, it's really making me, like, evaluate some things. Like, this past week, I cleaned out my entire house.
Mm-hmm.
I, like, just threw away stuff for things I'm going to donate. And, like, my house seems, like, clearer and cleaner. Like, my house wasn't ever dirty, but, like, the energy is different.
Clutter.
Less cluttered.
What's clutter in your life?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm getting rid of the clutter. Clutter.
No, I think that was a Freudian slip. You said cut. You cutting out the bullshit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's making the cut?
You.
Okay. Then I don't care about the rest.
Girl, you know you making the cut. Don't play me like that.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Some people ain't, though?
I'm not saying that, but yeah.
And why is that? What is it that you're feeling?
It's just, like, these people came into my life when I was, like, at a low point.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I attracted them when I was really low.
Mm-hmm.
And they take me to that place.
Gotcha.
As well. And I have since taken a step back, and my energy feels different. I have noticed a marked difference. And I don't know if you have too, but...
Oh, 100% have.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I have definitely noticed a difference. You was so sad.
Yeah.
You know? And now you're so not. Like, it was like instant.
Yeah.
It was like, I got a job. I was like, awesome. And then it's been go ever since then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, it was like, not Eeyore.
Yeah.
You know? Like, but it was definitely kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then now it's like, woo!
I'm back to my old self.
You rabbit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you on a mission.
I'm Tigger. TTFN. I love Tigger.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He and Piglet were my favorite.
I could see that.
What's that mean?
Just that you're high energy and always excited and happy. And
yeah.
It was very hard for me to see you like,
Yeah, I
But-
felt that.
Yeah, but it wasn't just not having a job. It was the fact that you needed to really find something that fills your soul.
Yeah.
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 Not just being, but being in love with who you are and what you're doing and, you know, feeling in control of your life.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't have one. I might as well get one that I like. Like, or I'm going to be in the same boat that I was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, how many times do I have to learn that lesson?
Mm-hmm. But then it took on a whole new attitude that I was not expecting when you were like, this feels so good. What else is not feeling good that I need to make feel good?
Mm-hmm.
And then you was like, woo, Like, started with the house and just
Yeah.
kind of going from there.
Yeah.
I think that's how it happens. It's like,
Well, the house is a physical manifestation of like my mental scape, and like, oh, you can definitely tell where I'm at mentally by the state of my home. For sure. The messier I am up top, the messier my house is. That's when you need to be concerned.
Oh, yeah. But then it was like you cleaned up that one thing. Now you want to clean up everything.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's still the beginning of the year. And it's like, you know, it's cold out. And so it's like, oh, let's...
Who am I keeping around for warmth?
Oh, that's really good. So, does anything else new pop up?
No. Nothing that we're going to talk about.
Lord, it's a podcast. It's a safe place. It's just you and me. We can talk about anything.
We'll just say that the stallion is back from the stables.
Do you want to talk about that escape?
Which one?
The escape from the hospital.
Oh, no. I mean, we could.
Some people needed you.
I don't know.
It was life or death.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's your business.
I
just heard a rumor. Someone was needing oxygen after visiting you, literally. But no, we don't talk about it. Okay. What else then?
I mean, that wasn't all my fault.
I didn't say it was your fault. They was thanking you for it. Nervous laughter.
I just mind my own business.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm not an instigator at all.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not you.
No, never.
No.
Nicole, you really paid me a compliment that I was not expecting to get from you.
What was that?
Because I see you as like this like open, out, and like proud person. You told me that I was bold about what I want, and I was like, am I?
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't see myself that way.
Bold and powerful. You're like, I want you. You are my piece of chocolate cake that I am going to devour. And you will like it. And I'm like, ooh, okay. I was just happy I got cake, but okay.
Nah, girl. If we're getting cake, we might as well get our favorite kind.
Right?
Ask and you shall receive, as we have learned today.
True that. Yep. How's that hit?
It hit different. Oh, some conversations need to be had.
Do they? About what?
Oh, we can't talk about that.
Well, why are you bringing it up then?
Oh, you're right. Well, not conversations with you.
Well, I know. You're talking in circles.
I am.
Yes.
We're going to move on.
Okay.
So, what do we want to talk about today? We have a couple options. I was thinking about dating in general, right? And it's the time of year, Valentine's Day, and everybody's focused on couples and cuteness and all the love stuff. But I think we need to bring it back to basics. And I know we talk about this every time about loving yourself and everything like that, but I think Valentine's Day can be more than about a couple. I think it can be about dating yourself and being in love with yourself.
Well, that's like my sister called last night when we was having girls' pajama party.
That was super fun.
Right?
It was you, me, Trinity, the baby, and Lucy, the dog. We were all in bed. And we were watching Armageddon. I'd never seen it before.
No, it was good, wasn't it?
It was so good. It may be one of my new favorite movies, honestly.
Ooh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Right.
I mean, a young Ben Affleck and a young Liv Tyler. I mean, not that she's not gorgeous now. I'd be in that sandwich.
You be the cream filling?
Well, more like the caramel filling.
Whatever makes you happy, boo. No, but talking to my sister last night, she called us, and it was hilarious. Because she said, I feel like I've been in kind of like a narcissistic mood lately. And I'm like, what? The baby of the family? I say what? you know? And she's like, so I just called to ask you what's going on with you and to make this all about you. And I was like, oh, that's really sweet. She's like, and I was thinking about you. It's Valentine's Day weekend, which of course, me being me, if you listen to podcasts, you know I don't really pay attention to stuff. And I was like, oh, damn, that is this weekend.
And I was like, oh, shit, it is this weekend. I don't have anybody in my life, like, not really. So I'm like, I'm not thinking about Valentine's Day.
I'm like, I'm just living in the moment.
Living in the love.
Yeah. So she was like, I was thinking about you and, you know, what I've been doing lately, which I'd really like to do for you, like the gift I want for you is to love yourself. And I was like, girl, we done talked about this a million times. Love yourself, love yourself. Yeah, it's kind of worn out, you know. But that's not what I said. I was like, you right. And so she was talking about how she's like, you know, like I've realized I need to treat myself, like treat myself as good, if not better than I treat other people. Right. You know, she's like, we all, you, me, and her, are caretakers. Like, we want to take care of everybody, give them the best of everything, you know, like, fill their soul, like, their heart with joy and tell how much we appreciate them. She's like, but are we appreciating ourselves the same way, you know? And so she's like, I'm going to go home and cook her the best meal ever, her favorite meal. She's like, you done such a good job today. I'm going to draw you a bath. Like, ooh, what kind of wine you want? You don't know what kind of wine you want? We're going to stop at the store and you can pick out any kind of wine you want. Only the best, you know? And all this stuff talking about herself, you know, in that third person thing and how she was going to treat herself. And I just loved it. I loved that idea so much, you know? She's like, you need your feet rubbed? I rub your feet, girl, you know? And I was like, oh, I love that. And so I was thinking about that, and like today, you and I went out for our taco Valentine's date together.
Yeah, right? We went on a friend date.
Friend date, peoples. So, yeah, and, you know, I'm like, our favorite thing is this little taco hut. What's it called?
It's La Taqueria Gruye on Fort Campbell Boulevard. People know where we live at this point.
Yeah. And it is the best tacos in town. Like,
so good.
Girl, street tacos. Like, anything you can think of. $1.50 each. So good.
The carne asada really be taking the cake. And the boricua is so good. The barbecue.
I don't know all that. I'm like, just give me the first 4. But it's so good. And like where you just like pull off on the side in the parking lot and you got to eat it right there in the car. Squeeze the limes all over it. Pour on the hot sauce. Like, food orgasm right there.
It's so real, Nicole, and I had to take off our jackets to eat them properly. Like, we were sitting in the car and we were like,
I had to roll the window down
like,
in a snowstorm.
Let's get comfortable,
I was like, whoa, it's getting hot in here. Yes. I would love for,
oh, who's got that giggle?
I would love for someone to make me feel that way, to devour me, to be that excited to see me the way I was to open up that box of tacos.
I want someone to make my lips tingle like that hot sauce did today.
Girl, we was talking about that. You was like, ooh, my lips are on fire, but it feels so good. And I was like, you ever kissed like that before? Where you got so into it and so madly into just kissing someone that at the end your lips were raw, but it felt so good. Like, just felt so right. Like, I'm rubbing my lips now. Like, it's been a while. Take me. Yes. I'm like, ooh, totally different subject, but I'm just like, I miss makeout sessions.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Going parking and steaming up the windows.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Oh, just the kissing.
Just the kissing.
Dude, and the flirting, everything that leads up to the kiss
is better.
Right? Even when you're in a relationship, you know, don't let that fall off. That is like what got you there, you know?
Yeah.
But all that little texting and talking and playing and stuff. And
I said something today that I really meant.
What?
I said, I love the moments in between.
Okay.
Like those moments between all the hot and heavy, like the cute little flirtations, the kissing, like the moments you're really actually building that intimate connection with somebody that make it matter.
That first.
Oh, yeah, that first moment where you're just like looking at each other in the eyes.
And you have that first like real connection, that soulful connection where you acknowledge each other and like, it's really that first time where you really look them in the eye and you're undressing them and you're like, oh, I could see this.
Or your mind starts running.
Right? Where your body acknowledges it, you know? You're like, ooh.
Ooh.
You feel those tingles everywhere. Your nipples get hard, you know?
But yeah, we need to have those moments with ourselves.
Oh, that went weird. No.
No, I'm just saying, let's
What?
get...
You mean text myself? You're looking good today. Ding! Ooh, I got a message. Who could it be from?
Okay, maybe I jump right into it. But I'm thinking, like, those, like, little tingly moments that make you feel special with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's something that we could do this year, is finding those little tingly moments that make us feel special with ourselves.
Right. Well, that was the thing that I really liked when Sheree was talking. She sounded so giddy. Like, it sounded like she was going on a date. Like, she was talking about someone else. Like, she was so, like, into, like, just excited. And I was like, ooh, I like this.
Yeah, she even said something that really stuck out to me. She was like, how did we want to do her hair?
Oh, yes.
I just thought that was, like, so, like, oh, my gosh, yes. Like, you know, me, like, when I put on my makeup, like, I ask myself, I'm like, who are we today? Are we a bronze goddess? Like, are we doing a colorful look? What's our color today? Like,
Oh, yeah. I did that with you, too, the other day when I was getting ready to go somewhere. And I was like, what are we feeling today? What dress are we picking out? You know, and you were on the phone with me, and you're like, remember that one dress you have that we got together? You need to get that one, blah, blah. And I tried it on, and I was like, you know, this really draws a lot of attention if I was trying to draw attention. It's like nipples are out. It's like, hello, I'm here. And I'm like, I don't know if that's the look we're going for today. I think we're going more for I'm a sweet, innocent girl. I'm not sure about
a lie?
Aurora.
Nicole.
I can be in my feminine energy.
I'm not saying you're not in your feminine energy.
I'm just like, hee, playing with the hair. No, but I was feeling like all cute and like innocent. Maybe innocent isn't the right word.
You were feeling
very excited,
feminine.
giddy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I didn't want attention like that, you know. I was like, I just want to feel pretty. Mm-hmm. So I went with the same dress because that's what we women do, which I feel like guys do that too. Like you find something that you really, really like, and you're like, how many different colors can I get this in?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so, but it had flowers on it, and it was black with pink flowers, so you couldn't really see the nipplage as much, you know. But, yes.
But you felt just as pretty in it, and even prettier in it.
I did. I was like, ooh, I'm going to do my hair up. Like, I got all excited.
Yeah, it was really cute.
Yeah.
And you're like, I think it's just a mascara and chapstick day. Like, I just feel so feminine. And I was
right? I was, like, glowing, like, feeling my skin, everything. It just felt good, like, being that excited, you know? And it was excited about me, not necessarily what I'm doing or where I'm going or anything like that. Like, I just felt really good, you know? And that's one of the big things after having had surgery and stuff, like, just feeling good, like, just being alive, you know? That's why I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're like, hey, how are you doing today? And I was like, I'm feeling amazing. Like, I'm having a wonderful day. And they're like, oh, my gosh, I really need some of your, like, positive energy, you know? And they're like, what makes it so good? And the first thought that popped in my mind was, I woke up today, you know? And then I was like, I woke up with a roof over my head, you know, and food in the fridge. And, you know, all my babies and my peeps and my friends are all good. And, like, I literally have nothing to complain about. Like, I'm just so thankful for being here and getting to do this again. And we were talking last night, joking about the Armageddon thing.
Oh, yeah.
And the meteorite, like, hurtling at Earth, you know, at 22,000 miles an hour. You know, I'm like, oh, my gosh. And you were like, well, technically.
The Earth is spinning 18,000 miles per hour through space in a spiral motion.
And I was like, ooh, your nails being done seems insignificant right now. You know, but it's just like, just being happy to be alive. And, you know, just loving myself, this moment, everything else, you know. And then we were talking earlier today while I was doing the dishes for my baby. It was his turn, but I did them, you know. And then remember he came in there and he was like, do I make you crazy? And I'm like, no, I just want to do something nice for you. And he was like waiting for the punchline. I'm a really nice mom. I am, okay?
Yeah, this is not indicative of Nicole and her mothering style.
I spoil my kids rotten, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, all he has to do is the dishes.
Yeah.
But, no, I was just doing something nice for him. And you were nicely sitting there while I was doing the dishes, talking to me and stuff, because we were going to go get tacos. And, we were talking about how a lot of times we beat ourselves up and stuff, right? And, you know, it just really hit me having that moment with my child,
Yeah.
you know, and how he kind of felt like, oh, did I do something wrong? Like, why are you doing the dishes? And I was like, yeah, I just want to do something nice for you. And it really hit me about the fact of our inner child thing.
Yeah.
You know, and that we can be so hard on ourselves at sometimes, you know, where we talk so bad to ourselves, you know, unintentionally, you know, but like the expectations we put on ourselves and the way we treat ourselves, we would never do to someone else, not a stranger, not someone we love, and definitely not our children.
Right.
You know? And so when we're telling ourselves, like, you didn't do this good enough, you didn't do that good enough, like,
you don't deserve this.
Yes. And, you know, you don't look good. You don't do this right. Like, you know, all these little things. And we're constantly doing that to ourselves. And I think we're all guilty of this. Then it's like, why would you talk to yourself that way? You know, when you wouldn't talk to someone else that way. You know, to speak to yourself like you would your child.
Yeah.
To have patience with yourself. To have love with yourself. To know that your intentions are good. You know?
And no one knows your intentions better than you.
Right?
Yeah.
The one person you know is yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah, you won't cut yourself a break, you know? Like, we so hard on ourselves. Like, we don't expect perfection in anyone else but us.
Oh, girl.
Right? We set the bar so low for so many other people in our lives, you know? But we set the bar so high for ourselves. We all human.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to cut somebody a break, why don't you cut yourself a break?
First.
Right?
First.
And we said, you know, like, what's the big thing? It's like, well, I don't want to do the dishes. You know, I just want to go play with you. Like, I want to go eat tacos and listen to music and, you know, whatever. I don't want to go to work today. I want to do this, you know, or let's go play and let's go dance. And it's like, okay, so basically your inner child, you know, which forever I thought that was ridiculous. It's not. Who knew all these people were right? You know, wants to play and have fun and that playful side of yourself, which we all talk about how, you know, children are pure love and pure light and pure joy and just have so much fun, you know.
And they're cherished. Children are cherished.
Yes, yes. And that, you know, you can just enjoy the laughter of a child playing, of whatever, and how children love everybody, you know, and how we wish that as adults, people could still be like that. If people still all had, you know, that feeling of pure joy and just being and just playing and just enjoying life, what a beautiful world it is, right? But then we beat up the part of us that wants to be like that. And not that we don't have to adult.
Or be responsible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But tell that baby, okay, we'll take a time out and let you play, you know? Or, okay, let me just do this a little bit longer and then we'll do that, you know? Speak nicely to her.
Yeah.
And not mean to her. And not be like, you're so lazy. You never want to do anything. Like, well, I would never speak to my child like that. So why am I speaking to myself like that? You know? And it's like, there are those moments in your life where things just click.
Yeah.
You know, the right timing, the right situation, whatever. And that just really clicked with me. And I was like, whoa. Like, I love you, like petting myself. Like, I'm so sorry. You can play. We're going to go get tacos right now.
Yeah.
Like, and then just being there and just loving that moment, you know, and it just feels so good. And it's where I wish everyone could feel that way.
Yeah.
I wish everybody could wake up and just be like, yay, it's another day. I'm here. Like, what are we going to do today?
Yeah.
You know, and just have fun. And like when you go to get dressed, be like, ooh, who do I feel like today? Am I a fairy princess?
Who do I want to dress like today?
Right? Or am I a naughty secretary?
Ooh.
Like, ooh, are we grown up today?
I like how Nicole has like two alter egos. Whenever she goes to like another space, she's like, I'm either a fairy princess or a naughty schoolgirl, like librarian. I'm
right?
like the two fantasies.
Bitch, we can be CEO too, but we don't really want to be. I'm like, we also like being, you know, dressing up as a unicorn. You know, we got our Halloween outfit we wore. It's a footy pajamas, but still.
This doesn't matter.
That we wore out in public.
Yes.
Hey, you was...
Sorry, y'all. I'm yawning. Nicole kept me up so late last night.
Watching movies, and you had tacos today, and then somebody, your brother, called you early this morning and woke you up.
I know.
Right? I know. Sit up. Wake up. Let's do this.
I'm awake. No, I'm very engaged. No, I do, when you were talking about talking to your inner child and you would never speak to your own child the way that you speak to yourself, it's like almost sometimes, and this is weird, like we don't value ourselves as a human, almost like
as a being,
like we acknowledge everybody else as human but not ourselves. Like that's such a weird, existentialist like question about, we almost consider ourselves other.
I think it's like the outer space theory,
Mm-hmm.
which, okay, people are going to be like, bitch, it's not a theory, but you know what I mean. And the fact of, we all know that we're living on a planet,
Mm-hmm.
In space or whatever you want to call it, I don't know what the technical words are, people.
I think space is...
Okay, does that work?
I think that's the term, but I don't know. Now you're making me second guess myself, and I'm like...
Okay,
it's
in
space.
this universe, we're on a big rock that's a circle.
In the
Okay.
galaxy.
Okay, yeah. And we all know that to be true.
Mm-hmm.
But when it really hits you sometimes, and you're like, there is literally a thing of gravity holding me on this rock.
Mm-hmm.
And then thinking outside of that, and that, and then it's like,
There's stars around me.
yes. And like we are moving, and the earth is rotating.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a crazy thought that I am just sitting here,
Chilling.
like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm not floating off into space. And like that, all of this is real. And like the earth is, in this circle, and like just really, really contemplating and like really visualizing. You're like, whoa.
Yeah. It gets really big. I don't know about you, but when I think about that, I almost like start crying because I realize how big it is.
Oh, I don't cry about that.
I get overwhelmed.
Oh, aren't you emotional?
Deep inside.
I'm like, no, I just get like big brain. I'm like, ooh.
Big brain.
I feel like I know a secret,
that everybody else
Why
knows.
isn't anybody else talking about this? Why aren't we all like freaking out that we're not floating off into space, Which I know there's reasons for that. But my point is...
the thought of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just like, whoa,
Yeah.
And then we get wrapped up in little silly things like getting stuck in traffic,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we could be floating off.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I mean? Like, anything could happen. The meteorite could hit the planet. It's not going to. But I'm just saying, it was a movie.
And we don't even have Bruce Willis to save us.
Right? Drill, baby, drill! Anyway. No, but like, and then you're talking about like, thinking about us as beings,
Mm-hmm.
I think is it a subconscious thing that we are aware of every single thing going around, going on around us. But if we really, really thought about it, it'd be overwhelming.
Yeah. Yeah.
And way too much to think about everything at one time. But it's always there,
Mm-hmm. I think it's like a tiny blessing that we only use a small portion of our brain. Because it's like if we were using big brain all the time, we would just be like... overwhelmed, gurgling messes on the floor.
Well, you
And
would.
not in a good way.
No. I'd be like, if I can't, fuck it, eat it, kill it, survive. Like, if it's not helping for survival, fuck it, I'm going. Like, so,
Yeah.
here we are.
I think this is another way for us to be kind to ourselves today.
Yeah?
Letting us have these thoughts, having these thoughts with a friend, right?
Mm-hmm. Have you had a cup of coffee with a friend lately and just talked about everything and nothing?
Yes, literally this morning with you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I mean, the people's.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, just like enjoying the moment. Enjoy the moment. We all get so like just wrapped up and just go. And we're shocked, like, why am I so exhausted?
Yeah.
When you've been working every single day and going and never giving yourself a break, and like, what's the point? Like, you got to enjoy things and like.
Yes. I mean, I think we just challenge you to like ask yourself, like, what's that thing that like really makes me smile? What's that activity that I'm like, I just feel so at peace when I'm doing this?
Mm-hmm.
And treat yourself with that.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy a bubble bath.
Ooh, girl, with some candles.
Oh, girl.
And get the wine. And men, women, don't matter.
Mm-mm.
Look, men like to soak in the tub. Y'all can pretend y'all don't, but everybody likes a good soak in a tub.
Honey, or some Epsom salt.
Oh,
Detoxify your life.
And put a candle on, bitch.
Oh, honey. And then put on some, like, Otis Redding.
Ooh, or, what's her name?
Etta James.
Oh, Etta James, girl.
Girl, at last.
Oh, when you finally sink in.
Oh, I've been waiting to play that song for so long. No.
No. Enya.
Enya. I don't want to fall asleep in the bathtub.
Oh, but it's so comfortable.
Girl, I love some Enya. I do. But I'm just saying, like, enjoy life. Enjoy those moments.
Yeah.
Treat yourself better than you would treat anybody else.
Yes.
You know, can we talk about that for a minute?
Of course.
Everybody's stuck on labels, right? You know, like, oh, you're a narcissist. Oh, you're bipolar. Oh, that might be a clinical definition, but, you know, that's still someone's opinion. Oh, you're this. You know what I mean?
Did someone say that?
Plenty of people who ain't doctors is putting labels on people, you know, and everything else. And I'm like, okay, what's wrong? And, you know, to a point with being a narcissist. Shouldn't we all be a little bit narcissistic in the fact of putting yourself first? Like, loving yourself, you know? What do you want out of life? What makes you happy? Like, you know, like, what is wrong with that? You know, like, saying that I am enough. I love me. I want to do this. I want to do that. You know, like, what is wrong with that? Like, that's a good thing.
Nobody else is asking you that question.
And if I ain't making you do what I want to do, then what's the problem?
Right. If you're not imposing those things on someone else.
Right.
And it's just for you, what's
I'm not trying
issue?
To control you, nothing else, right? I'm like, is you just mad because I don't need your approval or opinion? Or you ain't happy with you, so you need to put labels on me?
Right.
I'm just saying, I mean, I think we're so quick to label everybody and everything as something.
Even ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, can't we just be? Can't we just be happy? Can't we just enjoy moments? Can't we just see where life takes us, this journey takes us, and just be thankful for today, for this moment, and just go, I love me. I love you. I love me.
And let's just think about that, though. When you treat yourself kindly and you love yourself, you are literally teaching every single person around you how to treat you.
Oh, yes. Setting the bar.
You're setting the bar.
Setting the tone.
Setting the standard, girl.
Yes. Let there be a standard.
Bitch. Let there be a standard.
Right. And there is nothing wrong with someone earning the right to be with you. Okay? Right? And we ain't talking about money. We ain't talking about buying me stuff. Like, we ain't talking about none of that. It's about effort and consistency.
And patience.
Oh, yeah, that one's good too. Yes. But, you know, like, you deserve for someone to treat you good.
Yes.
But you do got to treat you good first.
Yeah. You have to put the effort in first.
Right?
It's just people like people who care about themselves. Like, there's nothing more attractive than a person that you can tell that they are really confident. It's the confidence.
Yeah.
You can be like, you know, Hobo Joe down on the street, right? But if you feel good and you're walking with confidence, people don't care what you look like what you're wearing. Like, you could be having ripped jeans, some nasty ass Chucks, a messed up shirt, but if you've got that swagger and that confidence, people like, yo, that's a well-dressed man. They don't care.
Well, you know, and one of the big things that I've gotten a lot in dating is people are attracted to me and they say, you just have this, like, I don't give a fuck attitude.
Yeah. It's confidence.
Yeah. And I'm like, because I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks, you know, about me. Like, I love me. Like, I don't care. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. If I want to wear pajamas out somewhere, I will. You know, if I want to dress up, I will. You know, I'm like, if I want to say something, I'll say it. Like, I don't care. But on the flip side of that is, I don't care what someone thinks of me. I'm going to be me. And the right people will gravitate towards me. And the people that I'm not right for will go do their thing, right?
Right.
But then again, the same breath, I care about everything. You know? Like, I care about people.
Yeah.
I care about making sure that you feel good and that you're happy, and my kids are, and that if somebody needs something, I hold the door open, whatever, like that kind of thing. Like I have a huge heart, but I'm not letting anyone else define me anymore.
But along with your huge heart, you've chosen to love yourself with your own huge heart.
Yes.
And that comes with the confidence.
Yeah. Yep.
And once you've accepted yourself, it is easy to let all the other little petty stuff go.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty awesome.
I mean, I'd say so.
Right. What's crazy to me, though, can we talk about the fact, one of the things that I love so, so, so much, it always makes my heart happy, is when we're on dating apps or whatever, and someone likes both of us.
Oh, yeah.
The same person likes both of us.
Uh-huh.
And we've talked about this. And I love it so much because you and I are so different.
Oh, yeah.
There's like almost 20 years between us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I would say I'm a foot taller than you, but it's not really a foot.
It's like, almost damn near.
It's like 8 inches or so, like I look like a
8
giant
inches
next
makes
to you.
a difference.
Yeah, it does. Apparently. But no, and it's like, it's just totally different. Our vibes are different. Like who we are is different. Everything.
But are our vibes different?
But our character and our heart is the same. Mm-hmm. We both have that, I'm going to be me, and we have that bubbly, fun personality. Mm-hmm. I think it's fun. And we're just kind of out there and just loving
reckless,
the world. Yes.
Charming.
Yes. Yeah. But there are certain things that are really different about us. Mm-hmm. But I love a man, or a woman, but it tends to be always men, that likes both of us.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm like, that's someone who just love women. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like sees something in us that they're like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And at that point they're looking at the person, right?
Right. Now we've never dated
the same person?
No. We both said, hey, and then, you'd be like, who are you talking to? I think I might have swiped on him too. And you're like, sure enough, flip a coin. No, but it's funny. Like, I don't know. I told you the same things happen with me and my sister too. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm like, which I kind of get that a little bit more. I'm like, we got the same DNA, Right. But me and her look completely different too. Yeah. I'm like, she's taller than me, totally different body type. She got long blonde hair. Mm-hmm. I have long black hair. Like, we're 14 years in different ages, like.
You guys have very different vibes too.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, I've raised her. It's like my daughter kind of thing, and now we're.
I said that's kind of got a little creepy.
Weird. Like, yeah, me and my dad. I've heard, penthouse stories about that. But anyway.
Yeah, well.
Anywho.
Valentine's Day special, right?
Love who you with. No.
Love yourself first.
Right. Ooh, child. No, but I don't know, it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Everything is what you make it.
Yeah.
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 Huh.
You're such a bitch. I love you.
No, I love you. Now people are like, oh God, here we go.
Here it goes again.
Right? It's either food or each other they loving, but no.
Why can't it be both?
I know, right?
We do compare love and people to food a lot.
Because if it's good, it's good, baby.
Oh, I know. You and I are such little foodies.
We are. I know. I love that, too.
That's part of us loving ourselves, though. Like, that's how Nicole and I love each other and ourselves, is we go to this one taco spot, and it's, like, our happy place.
Mm-hmm. But then also we cook for each other too. Like we get excited about it.
Yeah.
Like I made lamb burgers and sauteed kale and vegetables the other night. And you and me were just having food orgasms in bed over it. Mm-hmm. So we really do sound like we were fucking together. Everybody got a best friend like this. Come on. And then I come to your house and you've done made me one of your stir fries and rice. Oh my God. First time you made me mango rice.
Oh, yeah. I changed her world. I rocked her world.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, and I'm not real good about paying attention to stuff. And so, you told me what was in it. Mm-hmm. And so I just made my own interpretation of that shit. And it was stir fried.
It was like porridge.
Yes, it was like porridge. Yeah.
But it looked good, though.
Girl, it was so good.
I'm sure it tasted delicious.
Oh, my. Oh, now it's making me excited now. I think I got a little wet. Anyway. Now I'm I need mango rice, mango sticky rice. Anyway, it was really good, people. So.
Treat yourself.
Right? I'm just saying. Mm-hmm.
That's another thing I do. I guess I treat myself with food. Like, my coffee in the morning, like, I make it how I like. I take the time to drink it with you, usually on the phone. Like, that's another little way that I'm, like, kind to myself. Like, I'm just enjoying my cup of coffee, and it's hot.
Do you know what that reminds me? Because, you know, it's all about me.
Oh, yeah.
Is that's why you've been fucking off lately, though. You ain't been having coffee with me every morning. Nah.
Now you're right. You're
child.
right. You're right.
Nah, you starting out your morning with someone else, and that affects your day. And, okay, I'm making a joke. Okay, it's not necessarily about me. It is. But it's not, you know. And the fact of when I start my morning, before I even talk to you, and I go outside and have a meditation, and I really focus in on how am I feeling and do like my gratitude, like things I'm thankful for, and just being in the moment, and then hearing a bird. It's very spiritual, people. On my yoga mat with my dog Lucy and my coffee, and just kind of just like waking up to the world, you know, like ooh, shaking my boobs.
She's doing a little shimmy right now,
yeah,
y'all.
ooh, it's giving me chills. Yes, and just like and then going from there into the world, you know, and usually then having coffee with you, and you know whatever. It just sets a tone.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, everything's going to be good, you know? But if I wake up late and I'm having to rush and stuff and don't have that coffee, don't have that routine, don't have that moment to myself or with you, whatever, and then I jump into something, not that it's a bad day.
It's just different.
It sets a different tone. It sets a tone where we're already running behind and we're trying to play catch up, you know? And I try real hard not to do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know? But it's like setting the tone for your life, you know? And I'm just saying, like, that is literally kind of the difference in how you were feeling before and now.
Yeah.
You know?
Speaking of that, of like waking up, my mom and I were talking about starting your day off right. Like, I would rather sleep 30 minutes less and not be rushed in the morning. Because I know in myself, I can't be rushed. If I start the day off rushed, like, my mood is different, the tone is different, everything like that. I give myself those 30 minutes to really, like, come into the day. And just be by myself and, like, but yes, you were right. I have not been starting the day with you these past couple weeks, and I feel like it has directly affected me.
It has, right?
It really has. No, it really has. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, because you and we just talk about positive things in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And we just, like, enjoy our coffee together.
I know. And it's like, what are you doing today? And who are you talking to? And what's happening? And, yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's like having coffee with your best friend.
Every morning.
Right? And I'm like...
Now I'm going to have to start getting up early. You going to wake up with me, girl?
Oh, Jesus, no.
You said you would. You're a liar.
No, I will.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not. Because... I usually get up like around 5 in the morning anyway to do my meditation, and then you text me by 7. You know, and then we have
give you some time in the morning.
Yeah, so I'm like, now I'll just get up and I'll have coffee with you, and then I'll go do meditation, and then you know go into yoga, whatever.
Yeah,
it's gonna make me have to start working out again.
I'm gonna have to start leaving the house by like 4:30, y'all. 4:15, 4:30.
Right.
Crazy.
How bad you want it, boo?
So bad.
Right. It's a good day.
It is a good day.
It's a good life.
It is.
Right?
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to hit that.
Oh, and I'm so glad you're in my life. Right? Now I just need to find the other part. Right?
And not to say that we're not looking for love anymore or whatever, but it's like we got to find the love in ourselves first. And love in ourselves.
I have.
I know, but I'm saying to the people.
Oh, okay.
Not to you specifically. I'm saying to the people out there listening.
Look, I love me some me.
Girl, I know.
Right? There's
it's
a reason.
The Nicole Show. Notice how your name is the only name in the podcast. Ho.
You picked that name. I didn't pick the name.
I'm just saying.
Right?
You went along with it real quick.
I did too. I was like, that's the best. I think that's perfect. You're so smart. You're so pretty. You're so smart. Yes, I want that one.
Me and my boyfriend, Nicole. It's all about you, girl.
You're the best.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. I keep saying I need to find a man like you.
I know, we tell each other that all the time. We're like,
I
I just need to find you.
It's so funny though, because I'm not really attracted to Libras. And it's like, it's not like I know that they're what sign people are or whatever, but when I finally ask people, I'm like, just for shits and giggles. Not really, I'm for serious. what sign are you? It's
never a Libra.
Never a Libra. I don't know that you ever got with Leo either, have you?
I usually can't do it. Y'all are usually too, all about you.
You can only have one in your life?
I can only have one. I only have room for one.
But I am about me, but not like in a bad way.
You're one of the least self-centered Leos I've ever met in my life.
You know, we talked about that. You know why that is, don't you?
Why you're the least self-centered?
Yeah.
Trauma.
Because I grew up in trauma.
Yeah.
If I had grown up with a really, like, great set of parents and, like, had a great life and not had to, you know, like, fight tooth and nail to survive, I don't know that I would be as awesome and wonderful and perfect as I am. Yeah. If I ain't been through some shit and seen some shit, I don't know if I'd be as thankful and grateful.
Yeah.
You know? I'd be like, life's easy. What's so wrong with you? Why you think it's so hard? I can totally see that. I totally could see I would be a total, like, bitch. I mean, people think I'm a bitch now. But it's different. Bitch. Right? Well, most of my very best friends, I don't know that you were like that, but a lot of my best friends said that they thought I was a bitch when they first met them. And when they first met me, and I was like, no, it's because I'm actually really shy, you know, and so...
Use it as a defense mechanism.
Well, it's not that I'm a bitch, I'm just real quiet. And then, also, a lot of these people met me with my kids, you know, like, it was like, friends of, you know, like, my ex or whatever, and, like, their wives and stuff like that. And so it's like we always have our kids around, and I was like, I got some special kids. I'm kind of like having to hone in on them. And people are like, oh, you're like an overprotective parent. Like, oh, da, da, da. I'm like, no, they literally might stick their finger in the light socket. But, you know. No, but, you know, I don't know. I definitely had some, like, boundary walls, you know, kind of things up.
Now, to be fair, I think you have also taken down a lot of those boundaries that you had before.
Oh, no, they're still there. When I first meet people?
Oh, I guess when you first meet people.
When I first meet people, I don't know you, nothing. Yeah. I'm not rude or anything. I'm just like, yo, what's up? How you doing?
Everything.
I got to feel out the room first. I feel the energy, everything else. I'm like, do I want to let you near me? I think that's just being safe. Being safe feels good.
You don't think that you're more open anymore?
I do, but I still think that I'm street smart.
I'm not saying you're not street smart anymore. One didn't negate the other.
No, they're about the same.
Nah, girl.
The radar is still on.
I'm not saying the radar isn't still on. The radar is still on. Right. I'm just saying that I feel like you yourself has less boundaries for yourself. You've kind of taken yourself out of that box.
Do you know what's so funny?
What?
I feel like I have more. I feel like I don't think there was ever any boundaries before.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm like, and now I feel like there is, you know? And so it's like, I guess I kind of feel safer, you know? And
I guess to me, like, you're living more in love and, like, in peace and harmony.
Right.
Than I've ever seen you. Like, to me, you seem more comfortable with yourself than you've ever been before. So that's why I'm saying you have a lot less boundaries. But I think you have higher standards, which are two different things. But you can tell me I'm wrong. You can tell me to fuck off.
I'm not saying you're wrong. No. I'm not saying that. Not saying that. I'm taking it in. It's like I've always had this, like, hippie soul, you know? I want to love everybody and take care of everybody, everything else. But, like, being out in the real world, you know, before the masks and everything, like, I was always like, this is my zone.
Yeah.
You're over there. If someone gets too close to my zone, like, you might get stabbed, you know? But that was just, you know, just my protective thing. Especially, I think that had a lot to do, too, with when my children were younger. And I think a lot of people can relate to this. It's like, if I'm by myself, that's one thing. But if, you know, like, having my kids around and stuff like that, like...
It changes the game.
It does. Like, my bubble is now around them, too. Like,
yeah.
Why are you coming over this way?
It's like, I'll stab you even harder.
Right? You just always have to be on guard. And it's so sad that it's a world like that. But I think it is, you know? And so that, you know, might have something to do with it, too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends. Like, you know, it's crazy. The world is such a crazy place now with COVID and, you know, everything else. And it's like you have to wear a mask if you go out and you have to stay 6 feet apart from each other. And I think it's made all of us even more aware of it, like in how separate we are. And and it's like, I don't really want to have my bubble anymore. I want to be closer than 6 feet to people. Like, like, who are you? It's nice to meet another human being, you know?
Oh my gosh, you said that and that really, oh girl.
What?
I think it's, oh my gosh, hold on, I just had a realization.
What?
Since this whole COVID thing, I have wanted to be more physically close to people than I ever have before because I feel so isolated.
Ooh.
Because of the whole COVID thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Make-A-Wish Foundation.
I was going more for Dr. Ruth, but okay. Do you know who she is?
Dr. Ruth?
Yeah.
No. I don't know who that is. Are you showing your age right now?
I am showing my age right now. She was this little old lady who used to talk about sex all the time.
Oh, wait. Did she used to come on like really late at night?
I don't know when she came on.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I've heard this reference before. I just didn't know what it was.
Yes, she was like the sex therapist, the sex therapist.
The sex therapist.
And she would talk about everything. And I don't know if anybody else used to talk about sex like she did. Like she would just talk about, well, then you have to rub the clitoris, you know.
She's very matter of fact.
Yes,
educational.
and just very happy. Like she was talking about, and then this, that. And like just,
That's cool.
Yeah. So I was coming at it from that you went on a totally different way. Anyway, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, how you trying to save everybody? Helping them with their lists? Why you bring shit up and then you don't want to talk about it and you get all quiet and giggly? You're doing inside jokes with me and I'm the only one who gets the joke.
Because I'm talking to you.
You bring up shit one more time like that, I'm just going to say it.
Okay, you're fair. That's fair.
Oh, look who quit giggling. Real fucking quick.
Oh my gosh. I just thought that's where you were going. Sometimes I forget we're recording and I just like talk to you.
Right? That's okay. So I named her the Make-A-Wish Foundation because she was trying to help the needy. Everybody had a wish list for her and she goes, I do it. I got it for you. What you want?
It's probably on my list that I've already established.
Right? How's that bingo card coming along?
I'm hoping to make a few punches soon.
Good for you. Mine's still blank.
I think I'm going to be an overachiever in the next couple weeks.
Right, you don't go call bingo 3 times in one night. And I'm going to be like, I guess I'll just color mine in like a child's menu.
Aw, that's part of me loving myself, y'all. It's exploring myself.
Checking off your fuck it list?
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
I mean, I already have.
Something else I ain't done in a while. Let me add that to the list of shit I haven't done. No. Okay, well. Ooh, child.
Valentine's Day special, y'all.
Time for fetal position.
Aww.
No.
You know what I hate, though? I just want to say something. I don't want this to be like the we hate Valentine's Day. It's not that energy at all.
Don't start with your society and you hating stuff.
No, I'm not saying I'm going against those people. I'm saying I don't like that mentality of like calling Valentine's Day Sad Day, which is like Singles Awareness Day. Like this, like you and I both.
Is that what the hell?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yes, girl. And this is so the opposite of that.
Ooh, child.
So I just want to say, like, we're coming at it from like a positive standpoint. It's not about being single. Like I didn't even think about Valentine's Day this year.
I didn't either. I got all excited when I found out it was coming, and I was like, "Ooh, what are we gonna do?
You know? What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? Just like the whole loving yourself thing."
Exactly. Anyway, I feel like we've rambled on long enough.
Aww.
You know, we do love to ramble, the two of us.
What? Yes.
In conclusion, I would say that, well, this is coming out after Valentine's Day, so, I mean.
Well, not just Valentine's Day, every day.
Of the year.
Right? Love you.
Love yourself.
Right? And love the one you with.
Even if it's just you.
Right? As you got your hand underneath the blanket.
Oh my gosh. It's cold. Don't even do me like that. Don't even do me like that.
And now we are going to go and celebrate Valentine's with some drinks and laughs and dancing and playing pool, Jenga, who knows. But we going out.
It's going to be fun.
We going out on the town, go and get our hair did, and like go out, put on some clothes.
This one's going to look cuter than I am. I'm not changing.
You look cute as can be right now. I'm in sweats with taco juice on my chest.
That can be taken
was good.
so many ways.
Right? Well, no. See, what? You said you was going out like that. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go out like this too. And you was like, please at least change your shirt. You have taco sauce on it. And I was like, oh, I do. That just says eat me. And you were like, it's not what look we're going for. So I said I would change. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Okay.
Anyway. I love
people
you.
Didn't need to know all that.
No, it's fine.
Right?
I mean,
okay.
Yeah. You're painting a picture, girl.
I was loving those tacos.
They were so good.
Right? I wish someone could have my juice all over them.
Anyway. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, don't worry. There are people putting in applications.
Right? I like my tacos eaten, too. Wait. Lime on it. What?
One last thing quickly before we... for the people that are listening. Are you,
Oh, Lord, what are you going to ask?
No, I can't say it. It's too much. No. We're done. Anyway, you guys have a good holiday.
Lord, what was it?
I was going to ask you, are you a spitter or a swallower? Just for the people that are listening, our 95% male audience.
It depends on who you are. And how you bringing it. How much effort did you put in? And are you consistent?
And were you patient?
Yeah, you might not have been that patient. That's okay. It depends. I'm pleading the fifth. Because maybe I used all five. I don't know. Anyway.
You used all five. Oh my gosh, I love you.
So, we love you.
Oh, you're pulling a me. You checked out? You're done? You're over it?
No, I'm ready to like get out of my taco clothes now.
You ready to go out, have a drink, have a good time?
Yes.
Me too. We haven't done that so long.
Yes. Uber, baby. Let's do it.
Oh, you want to Uber?
Whatever you want to do.
Ooh, are we... Wait. Is it going to be one of those nights?
It might be.
Are we going to pregame?
I guess. I don't know. Are we?
It's up to you.
Okay, well, let's finish this first.
Anyway, love you guys. Love yourself. Treat yourself with kindness. Be a little kinder to yourself when you talk to yourself. Treat yourself like a child that you are.
Yeah, or the grown-ass adult. Whatever you want to do.
I don't know.
Right? Bring it, bitch. Let's have some fun.
Oh, yes.
Right? Shots all around.
Shot. No, but in all seriousness, guys, we love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe on all social media platforms. You can follow us, me and my boyfriend, Nicole. You name it, we got it. And leave us a 5-star review on iTunes or leave us a comment on YouTube. We love to see you guys' thoughts on stuff. Like, it's just really cool to, hear what people have to say. So we love you guys so much, and we hope you have a good week, and we'll see you next Monday. Say bye, Nicole.
Bye. Have fun. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Kisses, hugs.
Bye.
Bye.